contest is set for one fall and is a special chain match. Both wrestlers will be attached by the wrists by a steel chain. The only way a wrestler can win is to drag his opponent around the ring and touch all 4 turnbuckles in succession. The referee will determine whether or not this has been achieved, and once all 4 turnbuckles have been touched by one wrestler consecutively, we will have a winner. Introducing first, way to the ring, representing the Untouchables, Sadistic Jack Storm.
This match, which I'm sure you all want to see, is one which came about at the first anniversary show, thanks to Jack Storm, thanks to his untouchable cronies Dave Morales and Martin Stone, where they interjected that chain into the singles match, the straight singles match between Spud and Jack Storm. Jack Storm wrapped that chain around the neck, around the throat of Spud, and hung him over that top rope. Paramedics dealt with Spud throughout the interval when Spud was taken to a nearby medical facility. And Spud has said that he wants revenge, and what better way to get revenge by using a weapon that Jack Storm used against him in September. It's going to be a chain match. Both men will be joined at the wrist by that chain. The only way a victor can be declared is if a man touches simultaneously all 4 turnbuckle pads.
Making his way to the ring from Spudleyville, this is Spud!
And listen to a roar from the bitter faithful as Spud makes his way to the ring, determined to gain a measure of revenge. Spud used to be the underdog, and tonight is no exception as he walks into Jack Storm's own environment. He looks to play Jack Storm at his own game. These 2 men know each other so well, and oh my! The contest hasn't even started, and Jack Storm just leveled Spud with that chain, and Spud's down. And referee Andy Quilton talking to Jack Storm. Jack Storm just leveled Spud with that chain. Spud isn't moving. Well, at least Spud's moving. There's signs of life in the plucky youngster, but it looks like Spud's been taken out of this contest. Referee Andy Quilton going to check on Spud now, and ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we've got one of those awkward situations on our hands. I'm not sure what to say. The match has barely gotten started when Jack Storm levelled Spud with a chain. I guess we can't expect anything more from Jack Storm. And referee checking Spud's head. Andy Quilton checking the head of Spud. And look, you can see there's blood in the hair of Spud. One would suggest it's been busted open. Spud's bleeding. And look at that dazed look on his face. I don't think I've ever seen Spud in quite so much trouble. We've seen kind of messy ridiculous before.
Through the ropes, Andy Quilton call this match over.
Jack Storm.
I'm gonna kill each and every one of your heroes. That was a promise I made, and look at me, I'm keeping every word.
Jack Storm said he's gonna kill all of the fans' heroes, and look, the blood really starting to pour from the head of Spud.
Get him in the ring, I'll call it over, Quilden.
It's telling referee Andy Quilden to
Keep your mouth shut,
make a call.
Give it up!
Look at the Jack
Storm!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is just hard to watch. Look at the dazed look on the face of Spud. And Jack Storm doesn't care. He does not care. Sadistic by name, sadistic by nature. Jack Storm is pleased with his handiwork.
Keep the noise down!
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say. Technically, we're about to start a chain match between Jack Storm and Spud. However, whether or not that will happen, I don't know. I can only issue my apologies. And referee Andy Quilden, I don't know if he's... Spud's hurt. Look at the look on Spud's face. Spud is not... The referee talking to Spud, trying to get Spud to answer. I don't think Spud said a word. Just look at that. There's no doubt that Spud's concussed. No, I think this one's going to have to be called here and there. This is... The fans looking on almost dazed. They don't know what's... See the fans at ringside showing some concern for Spud, and that they should. This is an awkward situation, ladies and gentlemen. There's very few, and wrestling is a physical sport by its very nature. Referee Andy Quilden talking to MC John Atkins. Maybe we'll get some clarification or something. Spud looks like he wants to get in the ring. Spud's crawling himself into the ring, and Jack Storm... Well, listen to the crowd now getting behind Spud, and Jack Storm telling him to shut up. And it looks like there could be some kind of life in Spud, but quite literally, Spud can't stand up. And Spud putting his arm out, he's asking referee Andy Quilden to put the chain around his arm. The chain is... The chain's secured around the wrist of Spud. And the referee doesn't know what to do. He calls for the bell. And this is going to be hard to watch as Jack Storm, like a shark that smells blood, quite literally pounding away on the skull of Spud. And look at Spud, it's all he can do to cover himself up. Looking to get some kind of leeway, trying to get out the ring is Spud. He's not going to be able to go far. These men attached by a 20-foot steel chain, and Jack Storm with one more right hand, as if the previous barrage of punches weren't enough. This is hard to call, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen or experienced anything like this. It's almost a kind of... the feeling of shock here in the air at the Orpington Halls. This isn't nice to watch. This isn't what IPW UK is about. This is... Oh, Jack Storm looks like he's going to end this one. Jack Storm touches a second turnbuckle pad in quick succession. And there's a third. And if Jack Storm touches a fourth pad, then it's over. And Jack Storm could touch that fourth pad right now and end this match and end Spud suffering. But he's so vile. He's such a despicable human being that he wants to carry on the torture. You saw the smile on his face. He says he wants to kill the people's heroes, but this is going too far. And this is a man that Jack Storm used to call his best friend. And if this is how Jack Storm treats his friends, I'd hate to be his enemy. That makes me sick. Jack Storm has Spud where he wants him as he goes to the outside of the ring, and he's jaw-jacking with the fans, and this could cost Jack Storm. He's giving Spud time to breathe, and believe me, Spud needs every breath he can get. But did you see that boot? That boot was square to the skull of Spud. Right hand nailed him. And Jack Storm now with a variation of a camel clutch, using the chain as well, and now raking away at the wound of Spud and nailing away with a series of closed fists. And of course, anything goes in this matchup, and the referee wisely keeping a close eye on Spud. Jack Storm's just taking the mickey here as there's another right fist to the side of Spud's skull, but Spud fires back and Storm retaliates and rakes the eyes. Just when it looked like Spud was going to fight back, that was the first offensive manoeuvre from Spud, those pair of right fists, but Jack Storm just cut him off like a click of the fingers with a thumb to the eye. And again, Jack Storm taking time out to jaw-jack to the crowd. And Spud has followed Jack Storm to the outside, and he's got him on the other side of the pole. And Spud used a chain for leverage and pulled Jack Storm into that ring post, and now both men are down. Look at Spud trying to get himself back to his feet. And Spud touches one turnbuckle pad, but Jack Storm cuts him off before he can touch a second. Storm has Spud at his mercy. And this is like playtime for Jack Storm. This is what he loves. So he just slams him down, and the chain's going to be getting in the way. And now Jack Storm choking away at Spud. And look at the blood smeared hands of Jack Storm. And that's just... it's almost, he's wearing it like a badge of honour is Jack Storm. That tells a story, that picture right there, as Spud spitting, gasping for air, and now he's biting him. Jack Storm is biting the open wound of Spud. That's disgusting, absolutely disgusting, and Jack Storm is a vile human being. He makes me sick. The referee reminding Jack that he can win the match by touching the turnbuckle pads. And I think at the moment that's the last thing on Jack Storm's mind, as there you saw a vertical suplex. Jack Storm goes to the outside of a ring. I think he fought that one through very well as he kicks Spud on the skull. To attempt to move from the ropes, you have to climb from the inside. Jack Storm having troubles there on that top strand. And Spud, Jack Storm took too much time looking for a high-risk manoeuvre, and Spud inadvertently almost knocked Jack Storm off his balance. by falling into that top rope. It looks like Jack Storm might not be having any kids. And believe me, that would be a good thing. We can all breathe a sigh of relief as Spud is nailing away at Storm in the corner with a series of chops and a slap to the face. And you see the fire from Spud, yet he doesn't even seemingly know where he is. He's just running on pure instinct and guts. Looking for a superplex perhaps, but Jack Storm holds on, blocks a superplex attempt. And now no, he's got the chain and he's wrapped it around the neck and head of Spud. And oh my, Jack Storm is choking Spud and he's pulling with every bit of might. And look at that look in the face of Jack Storm, and Spud can't breathe for Christ's sake. And Spud, oh my, Spud may have just saved his life there. Spud may have just saved his own life by pulling that chain and pulling Jack Storm off that top rope, because believe me, Jack Storm would have not let go until Spud had breathed his last breath. Jack Storm has no regard to his fellow man. Sure, they may hate each other, but they're human beings in there, damn it. Jack Storm needs to realise the simple facts of life. There's more things in life than wrestling, but Jack Storm is so tunnel vision. He's so hell-bent on destroying Spud that he would kill him. He would quite happily kill him. And Spud now, where's he finding this last reserve of energy from, as he hits Jack Storm with a hanging neck breaker? And now can Spud touch the 4 turnbuckle pads? Does Spud even realise that's what he's got to do? That's the question. Well, he manages to touch 1 turnbuckle pad. Hits a second. 2 to go. Spud is 50% there. Halfway to winning this matchup. He goes to touch the 3rd one. Jack Storm has him where he wants him. Spud. Whoa, Spud used the chain to his advantage on that occasion, using it as an opportunity to hit the wheelbarrow bulldog. He felt Jack Storm and he used the momentum against Jack Storm, hitting him with that wheelbarrow bulldog, but Spud landed on that chain awkwardly. And this is why this match, it's so dangerous. That is real solid steel. Spud hits 2. Can Spud make it 3? Once more, Spud is halfway to winning this matchup, and he hits a 3rd one. And can Spud do the impossible? Can Spud defeat Jack Storm in his own? Oh no! Jack Storm catches him. Jack Storm catches him. Powerbomb to the knee, and Spud's doubled up. And that took just as much out of Jack Storm as it did out of Spud. But believe me, look at the look of pain in Spud's face as is in convulsions. He's like an animal which has been hit by a car and left at the side of the road to die. Jack Storm has finished off Spud once and for all. Spud's career could be over as a result of this matchup. He's been fighting from the onset. Surely Spud has a concussion. And Jack Storm doesn't care as he hits a 3rd turnbuckle pad in succession, and this one, and it's over. Jack Storm has a match won, and again, Jack Storm could just touch a pad. The referee telling him to touch a pad, but instead he decides to administer more punishment to Spud and nails him with a Yakuza kick. And look at that sadistic look in his face as he's telling Spud to get back to his feet. Jack Storm makes me sick. How can any one human being do this to another? Oh, Spud dropped the kick. Spud blocked the kick. Satellite DDT connects. Spud's had too much, far too much taken out of him from the onset of this contest, and now can Spud, can he crawl himself to the four corners? Will Spud grab victory from the jaws of defeat? He touches one turnbuckle pad, and Jack Storm is very much down. He touches two turnbuckle pads. And the crowd willing Spud along every step of the way. Make that free, and Spud's going to win this thing. Spud is going to win this chain match. Yeah, there you see the distance between the third and fourth pad. Oh my! Jack Storm caught him off, and the chain breaks. The chain breaks, and now Jack Storm nailing away with a series of boots. And the referee telling Jack Storm to hold off. Oh my, knockout blow to the skull. Oh my good lord. Spud has just taken two devastating blows to the skull. And we're going to have to get that chain reattached to Spud's wrist somehow. But Jack Storm could win this contest right now. But instead, look at him lying in wait for Spud. As the chain's going to be taped onto the wrist of Spud now. The rope has broken. Such was the force, the velocity of that manoeuvre from Jack Storm that the rope snapped. And Jack Storm beckoning him to get to his feet. Oh, and again! The skull's not designed to take that kind of punishment, ladies and gentlemen. I just can't. And again, Jack Storm stomps the skull. Spud could be in some serious trouble. We should just stop this match right here and right now. Spud's head, his cranium, is taken so many blows. He's already concussed. Jack Storm just doesn't care. And again, a Yakuza kick to the side of his skull, and oh, this is hard to watch. I just can't. The referee checking on Spud, asking him if he wants to continue. He's certainly concussed, and oh my, again! Jack Storm nails Spud, and once more the referee checking on Spud. Referee Andy Quilden concerned about Spud's well-being, and rightfully so. The crowd getting on the case of Jack Storm, but I don't think they're going to be enough to save Spud now and again. Oh my good lord, the skull is just, oh, I can't begin to describe, I can't put into words what Spud must be going through at this present time. And the referee blocks it. The referee calls for the bell. Andy Quilden's called for the bell. Jack Storm's been declared victorious.
The referee said Spud is unable to continue. Therefore, the winner, due to referee stoppage, is Jack Storm.
Jack Storm's won this thing via referee stoppage, and thank God, unfortunately, the stoppage happened, in my humble opinion, 15-20 minutes too late. The match should have been stopped before it even started, when Jack Storm nailed Spud with that chain. When Spud was busted wide open, you see the laceration on the top of Spud's skull, and that's thanks to Jack Storm. And the match is over, and Jack Storm still refusing to relinquish the attack, to relinquish the assault, and Jack Storm makes me sick. And unfortunately, we can't rely on Johnny Storm to come and make the save tonight, because Johnny Storm has put his seal of approval on this kind of activity by joining the Untouchables, and Jack Storm's hand is raised. Jack Storm's victorious, and Jack Storm makes me sick. And look, it's almost symbolic as Jack Storm dumps a chain across Spud, and look at the look of Spud's face. Spud's never going to be the same.
I've said it once, I've said it twice, this will be the third and last time you hear this from me. I'm gonna kill your heroes! wants to try me, Jack Storm, or the Untouchables. We got some news for ya.